Imagine a time when the most advanced city on Earth wasn't in Europe or China, but rising from the sands of the Middle East. A city where scholars, scientists, and philosophers gathered under one empire, united by curiosity. This was Baghdad in the 9th century. The beating heart of what we now call the Islamic Golden Age. But how did a civilization born in the desert become the intellectual center of the world? To understand the rise, we have to go back to a moment of transformation, a revelation that ignited not only faith, but a command to read, to learn, to seek knowledge. Within a century, a new empire stretched from Spain to the borders of India, and with it came something rare in human history: stability across continents. Trade routes became arteries of ideas: paper from China, numbers from India, philosophy from Greece. And in Baghdad, these fragments of human knowledge were gathered, translated, and reborn. The House of Wisdom was more than a library. It was a revolution. Here, ancient Greek works were translated into Arabic, preserving knowledge Europe had forgotten. But translation was only the beginning. Muslim scholars didn't just preserve knowledge, they expanded it. Al-Khwarizmi developed algebra, a language of logic that still shapes our world. Without algebra, there would be no engineering, no physics, no modern computing. In medicine, Ibn Sina wrote The Canon, a book that would dominate European universities for centuries. Hospitals in Baghdad were centuries ahead of their time. Treatment was systematic. Diagnosis was careful. Medicine was professional. In astronomy, observatories rose toward the heavens. They mapped the stars with astonishing precision. They calculated the Earth's circumference with surprising accuracy. They refined the astrolabe, the GPS of the medieval world. In architecture, geometry became sacred art, patterns without end, reflecting infinity itself. In Spain, Al-Andalus flourished like a jewel in Europe. Streets were lit, libraries were vast, cultures coexisted. While much of Europe struggled through the Dark Ages, this world was shining. But no civilization rises forever. Political fractures began to spread. Power shifted from unity to rivalry. And as leadership weakened, ambition grew.